Hey indie bike dealers, Fitzy here with Buddy Pegs Media in Buddy Pegs HQ, back with another episode of Bike Shop Barrel Adjusts, where we give you simple ideas to connect with your family customer, grow your profit, and most importantly, inspire people to ride for life and be your customers for life. Today I'm going to focus on three things. One, why you should step up your kids' bike builds. Two, how to do it. And then three, how to communicate your pro bike builds to all your customers, not just the customers who are shopping for kids' bikes. Okay, first, why should you step up your kids' bike builds? Well, we know that 74% of all bikes sold in the US are sold through big box and mass merchant retailers, right? And parents who are usually shopping for kids' bikes in those channels, they have one primary driver of their decision making: price. And the big box store, Megamart, yeah, it's selling kids' bikes for $69, where most of your bikes, kids' bikes, start at $200 and go up from there. But I refuse to believe that parents are unwilling to spend more on a kid's bike. And here's why. You know what also they spend $69 on all the time? Lego sets. In fact, you could spend $69 easily on a Lego set and more than that. And parents, grandparents, aunts and uncles are doing it all the time. Are we gonna let Legos outcompete bikes? No! This is a massive opportunity for you, the local retailer, to reposition bicycles from just another toy at Megamart to a tool that helps kids discover adventure and connection to their natural world and freedom and self-confidence and all these great tools that kids can take with them for life. But in order for an adult to reallocate their Lego budget and put it into their bike budget, you have to show them why it's important. And it goes beyond just these bikes are better, because better doesn't necessarily make sense to them, right? They don't know about high tensile steel versus chromoly, and aluminum rims versus steel rims, and three-piece cranks versus one-piece cranks. What you have to do is you have to show them what it really means to the child. So when the child comes into your shop and sits on a kid's bike and takes a test ride, it has to immediately feel better and feel like a more quality experience to that child. And that happens because of your pro bike build and the value you add onto the bike when your mechanics are building up that bike. Okay, you get it. So how do you ensure a pro kids bike build every time at your shop? You do it with a checklist. Now at our shop, we had a mandatory checklist procedure for every bike build that went through the shop. But I want to encourage you to think about one that's specific to kids bike sales. And then make it an operational requirement for your mechanics to go through that checklist every time they build a kid's bike. You can download a free copy of our editable version. It's really simple, it's low tech. It's just an easy print off for you. And you can look at all the different elements that we have on here, but I want to cover three right now to just underline that I think are really important. Okay, first of all, you have to be adjusting your wheel bearings and your bottom bracket bearings. You know this, right? Of course. But look, the guy at Megamart who's building lawn furniture one day and bikes the next, he is not going to be adjusting wheel bearings and bottom brackets. So if your shop isn't doing that, your bike is not going to feel that much different, no matter how much lighter it is or how much higher quality it is, to that kid when he's on a test ride. So make sure those wheels are spinning free, the bottom bracket's spinning free, and it will instantly feel 99.9% better than any bike coming out of a big box store. Okay, second, the handlebars. Now, most kids' bikes, when they come out of the box, the handlebars are in the highest position. I want you to put them in the lowest position. And the reason why is, most parents, when they come shopping for a kid's bike, they want to buy the biggest bike possible so they can get the most longevity out of the bike. So drop those handlebars down. Let's stop having kids choppering around the neighborhood, right? You can always bring them back up if you need to, but start with them low and you're probably going to hit much more kids with the right fit right away when they come in the shop. Okay, and then third, please, if you do nothing else, adjust the reach adjustment on the brake levers. It's rare that I see this at a bike shop. Have the mechanic take the time to actually screw in the reach adjustment on those brake levers so they come in close to the handlebars. Not only is it going to feel better for the kid riding the bike, but your salespeople are going to thank you. They're going to buy you a beer because no longer are they running all over the shop trying to find a 2mm Allen key that barely fits into that little adjuster, and they strip it out anyways. And the parent's sitting there waiting, and it's just an awkward moment. So let's avoid that awkward moment. Just adjust those reach levers right away when you build the bike, okay? Okay, so you got the checklist in place. Your staff is using it. Now the third thing is start communicating it to your customers. Yeah, of course you're going to communicate it to the bike shop customers who are coming in looking for a kid's bike, but I want you to communicate it to all your customers. It's simple, right? Create a little image for the homepage on your website about your pro kids bike builds. Take your phone out and record a little video of your pro bike build process for kids bikes. And then add that to your pro bike build checklist and put it up on your social media. What you'll be telling people, what you'll be saying is, hey, we do the very best kids bike builds out there. But what they're going to hear is, wow, that shop does the very best in everything they do. If they put that much effort into a kid's bike build, I can't imagine what they do for the rest of their service. It's an amazing moment for you to really underline the quality and the service and the experience that you deliver at your shop. Okay, one last thing, training wheels. I'm going to challenge you to stop putting on training wheels onto kids' bikes when you build them up. Okay, you're going to save some labor dollars, but you're also going to be communicating a message to your customers that the days of teaching kids to ride with training wheels are over. We want kids to learn how to balance a bike before they start pedaling it. Let's all ride the wave of this balance bike phenomena and stop putting training wheels on kids' bikes on your sales floor. Okay, that's it for this barrel adjust. Just like a small turn on your barrel adjuster that dials in your shifting, we hope these little ideas help you dial in your shop and stop slapping kids' bikes together. Let's have some more pro builds out there. Hey, we'd also love for you to stock our children's books in your shop. They make for great items for local bike shops. We have price protection, they're high margin, high turn. You can look at the details down below in the description. Thanks for subscribing to this channel. We'll catch you next time, and as always, keep your thumbs up and the rubber side down.